How's this for a background? You want the window shade, or you want this? It's one of those things. You go to what I don't even know what they call it, arts and crafts place, a little adult night out. Your wife or whatever places does one half of the photo, or the whatever, you do the other photo, the painting. You do the other half. That was Jason Ip's side over here, and that was Evelyn's side. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is selling it at auction for about $1 million and putting it inside of a paper shredder so that the winning bidder buys this thing and it gets shredded as they place their bid on it. Anyways, are you ready for this? Gateway Pundit. Huge. Supreme Court will hear case to decide if far left tech giants can censor users. For over a year, the Gateway Pundit has spoken out about how the tech and social media giants are censoring and eliminating conservative publishers and conservative content. In September, the Gateway Pundit founder Jim Hoft testified to Congress on Facebook targeting of conservative publishers and content. The Gateway Pundit has repeatedly reported on tech giant censorship of conservative content. These powerful tech firms act as gatekeepers and prevent conservative content from being shared online. They go on to show 93% decrease in traffic from Facebook. Facebook began stamping out conservative news in January 2017. Top conservative sites have seen a 93% decrease in traffic from Facebook since that time. And here's what it looks like, okay? Well, better view, possibly? Now, I don't know what you're seeing, but what I see on this camera is like reverse. I'm hoping that can actually, when this is done recording, I'm hoping that it flips it around the right way. That's all I'm going to say. But Facebook began stamping out conservative news in January 2017. Top conservative sites have seen a 93% decrease in traffic from Facebook since that time. The Supreme Court has agreed to hear a case that could determine whether users can challenge social media companies on free speech grounds. The case would have broader implications for social media and other media outlets. In particular, a broad ruling from the High Court could open the country's largest technology companies up to First Amendment lawsuits. Could you imagine being able to say whatever you want to say on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook, and there'll be no such thing, struck down by the Supreme Court, bitches? There's no such thing as bullying and harassment. There's no such thing as, what's the other one that people get hit with? I don't even know, some of the other ones. Usually it's bullying and harassment, whatever that means. There's no such thing. The court may decide. You can't, as a company, determine lawful things. That's what the courts are for. And we're deciding now, your venue's been used politically before, you're going to have to allow free speech no matter what. So then you might find YouTube channels coming back that had millions of views, millions of subscribers. And there's one that used to be called, my buddy at work, Mark, used to love this guy. It was just hilarious. The Amazing Racist, I think was his name. And there was a scene where he picks up some Mexicans for work in the morning, and he drives them over to customs or ICE, immigration enforcement, whatever. And they all run out of the truck, fleeing for their lives, so to speak. Some people might find that funny. Some people might find that terrible. That's horrible to do that. Either case, it's somebody's First Amendment right to say or do little skits. Bottom line. It's not YouTube able to say, well, you're not allowed to say this, but you can say that. They really don't have that position, in my opinion. Hopefully this case takes it to the next level. See ya.